Hi guys, welcome back to our channel Lazy Investor Zone. So today we'll be looking for FNO stocks which looks very promising for the coming days. So here you go. My first list is for Nippon Life Asset Management is one such stock which looks very promising. So if you see here, it's almost at the edge of the breakout. So I am predicting if this stock can cross that 440 level tomorrow, then it would be like a very good opportunity for a swing trade. Like you can just go for some 5 to 6% of quick gain here. So generally in the long term the targets are even much better. So you can just look for around 500 to 520 targets at least for some 4 to 6 months, and then like you can just keep this as a stop loss, the last previous swing. Or else if you are a little conservative trader, you can just keep 410 as a stop loss. So one such stock is Nippon. Like as I said, above 440 will be a very crucial game. Like above 440 the game real game starts for this particular stock. Okay, coming to the next stock, Pfizer. Pfizer is also looking really good with handsome consolidation here, and it just crossed it RSI 60, so which indicates that the strength of buying is becoming stronger. So my suggestion here for Pfizer is just take trade only after this candle. So now it is 6198, the current market price. So if you want to take trade, you can just take trade above 6165. So here my targets are it's for an intraday kind of stock. I'm not really sure about the long term. Long term also it looks very promising. So the targets for the long term, it would be around 6600 or 6700. So you can just keep 5978 or else 5950 as a stop loss if you want to go for long term investments. So your target would be around 6600 to 6700 with a stop loss of 5950. So it's having a very good risk reward ratio. But then if you want to go for intraday trade, so you can just go above 6170, and 6170 you can expect a quick 70 to 100 points move, and you can just keep 6090 as your stop loss for this particular Pfizer stock. Okay, coming to HDFC AMC. So HDFC AMC is also looks promising in terms of charts. It recently retested at RSI 60, which is a really a good sign. And my approach towards this stock, so if you want to go for long term investments, you can invest at this point right now 3270. So for targets of 3500 to 3600, and you can just keep 3100 as your stop loss. And coming for intraday trade, you can just take intraday trade above 3268. You can say 3270 once again. So you can just take your intraday trade above 3270 for targets of 3353, and the stop loss you can just go to the lower time frame. So you can just decide based on the lower time frame. Personally, I just don't want to take any kind of intraday trades unless I'm having a very good very sure about that particular trade. I never go for intraday trades. So generally, because the main problem is we're not really sure about the volatility of intraday, because I personally don't go for intraday because as I'm working, so I just need to make sure that if I'm trading any intraday kind of stock, so I just need to stick to the system. So right now I don't have that much time, so that generally I won't be going to any kind of intraday trades. So here, if you want to go for intraday trades, the target would be around 3350. You can enter above 3300, and your stop loss can be 3220. You can just keep this as a stop loss. I think intraday perspective, it's not so favorable. Like if you can see, you're gaining only 50 points with risk of 80 points, but then for long term perspective it looks very good. And if you want to go for any kind of intraday, you can just go above 3353, because that's a kind of breakout, so you can just make some quick bucks there. But then once again, I don't suggest you to go for any kind of intraday trade. So the next one, IEX. So very hot stock for the time being. It's really a very good stock, and it's a very buzzing stock. See the momentum, what it has been. It's a phenomenal journey from 450. It's all the way traveled to 590 within 1 week. Which has given almost 25% of return, and now I think it's looking for its new all-time highs. So here in this trade, so my approach will be 580 will be my stop loss, and then 610 or 620 would be my targets. So this is a kind of a quick trade, so just make sure, like, this is only for intraday and no long term. I'm looking here in this particular stock. The only reason being, it has given a very decent rally recent days, so I don't want to go for any kind of long term trades here. So for intraday trade, I'll just take my trade above today's high, which is 595. So I'll take my trade above 595, and my stop loss would be around 580. I can just keep 583 if I want to be very strict. So 12 points risk is there, so you can just expect around 605 to 610 targets in IEX. So these are the 4 stocks which I want to bring to your notice, and I hope this discussion is really helpful in making decision for these 4 stocks. And please make a note that I am not a SEBI registered, so these are all for educational purpose. There is no intent that there is no intent from my perspective that you want to buy these stocks, you need to buy these stocks. It's not like that. This is just for educational purpose, and I hope you like this analysis. Please subscribe to our channel for more interesting updates. Jai Hind.